Hi, everybody. This is Sunny. And before I start, I just want to let you know that maybe there's a background sound in this video. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm trying my best to get rid of it, but I don't know how to do it. So, anyway, I'm going to just uh, start this video and talk about whatever I feel like, right? So, today's topic is about quitting. Do you see yourself quitting things very easily? Okay, and I have a feeling a lot of people out there will relate to this topic. And so let me tell you a little bit about it, right? I've started this project, business project, and I really wanted to be successful. And it's been 1 year and I still haven't, like, I'm still learning how to do things, but I still haven't launched a product. It's an e-commerce business project that I'm doing. And every time, when I'm sitting down and doing it, actually not every time, there are times when I have these thoughts come in my head. Oh, it's difficult, or I feel down and I want to quit. And especially now with what's happening in China, because a lot of e-commerce business, if you talk to people, is related to China, because a lot of people are buying goods from China and selling it online. And there are a lot of problems going on in China, like shipping prices are going up. uh, there's I think in US there are a lot of containers that are at the port or something blocked, and the electricity problems in China. So there's a lot of things going on. Okay, and so what happens is when I hear all these things, I get demotivated and I want to quit. And I've seen myself, like today I was listening to some this lady. Her name is Erica Bugby, and she was doing an interview with somebody else. And I'll put that interview down here under this video. It's a very beautiful interview. I just heard it today morning the second time. Basically, what she's saying is that every person has a theme or a setting, something like that. She said a theme. I'll talk it as if it's a theme. Okay, we all have a set theme. So what I mean by that is, like, so some people when they're down, their theme is like, oh my God, how my life is going to work, how am I going to feed my family, etc., etc. Somebody else's theme might be, oh my God, I've done all the uh, I haven't done things right in my life, and I'm no good. So if I'm a mother, I'll say I'm not a good mother. If I'm a student, I'll say I'm not a good student. Or somebody else's theme might be, when they're down, is like they start comparing themselves with others and they feel like crap, right? So when they're down, they say, oh, look at this person, he's better than me, she's better than me, look at me, what have I done in my life, and all that stuff. So when I heard that, I loved it. I loved it. And she said that usually happens when our moods are low. I'm saying it in my own way, okay? She didn't say that, but I'm saying it in my own way, that when we are down or when our moods are low, we see life in a set way. And we all know what our set ways are. Or at least we know what other people's set ways are, right? And that's a beautiful thing, to know that, okay, this is how I do things. And then what happens is, when we are down, when our moods are down, we feel that it's nothing to do with us, and life is telling us, like, it's not a fiction but it's reality. Life is telling us, this is how it is. Yes, this is how it is. Think, if something difficult is happening outside, yeah, this is how life is. Or if you're doing a business, and if you feel that it's not going to work out and we're not good enough, and etc., etc., or if it's not going to work out, we think, yeah, that's what life is telling us, that this business is not going to work out. And so it's telling us, listen, pack your bags up and make a move. But the thing is, that's not what it is. And that's how most of us think it is, including myself. And even though I've been learning about how the mind works since the last 10 years, but still I get tricked by it. It's very much like Steven Spielberg's movies. You know it's not a real shark, but when you sit in the cinema and you watch it, some people get freaked out of, out of those scenes because they think it's a real shark, when we know deep down our hearts it's not a real shark. It's just uh uh what do you call that? It's just a Hollywood special effects that's projected on the screen. So now the good news is, whatever our themes and settings or stories are when we are in low moods, if we can just see what's really happening is that a thought is being created in our minds, right? And we are aware of what's happening, and then what we do is we take those thoughts very seriously, and we think it's real. And when it says, listen, you need to quit this, you need to run away, this is not the right thing for you, so what we do is we quit most of the time. At least I know I have quit many things in my life. And so what I want to say is that when we are down, when our moods are down and when we are not feeling good, and it's very normal to see life the way we are thinking about it, because in a low mood you will see everything as not great in life. It's very normal. Now the thing is, what I'm saying is, and I know maybe a lot of people may not believe it. They might say, uh, uh what I'm saying is, it's nothing to do with the situation. I know situation is happening out there. Like, say, like in China, for instance, they are electricity problems, they are production problems, they are etc. etc. I'm not saying there are no such problems. There are these problems. But have you also noticed that some people, when they listen to these problems, and they might go down a little bit, and then they get over it, and then they see solutions, and they see ways how to solve it, whereas other people, they go down, and they feel it's real and there are no solutions, and this is not a good market to be in or business to be in, and they run away. And they are such people. Like, I'm one of them, right? I have done so many things in the past which I quit because I thought it's not going to work out. And why it's not going to work out? Because yeah, it's not working out. But sometimes I don't know. I'm getting a bit lost now on this topic. So let me just come back to it, right? So what I'm saying is, if you're doing a project or anything, and if you're not in a good mood, or if you're in a low mood, and if your mind is telling you quit, it's not telling you the real information. It's just a fiction created in your head, because that's how thoughts are. They come and go, they come and go, they come and go. Thoughts are they're fluid, they're transient, they're temporary. So I'll tell you my story, what happened. So what happened is, yesterday I was listening to some videos of my mentors, and they were giving out bad news. This is happening in China, this is how it's going to get, it's going to take longer time to find a product, research, etc., etc. And when I heard that, I just went down in the dumps, and I felt so demotivated. I didn't feel like working. I remember at one point I felt this drowsiness in my head, this brain fog in my head, and guess what? I just went to lie down. I just lied down for at least 15 or 20 minutes. After that, when I woke up, I felt better, right? Now, why did I feel better? Because that's how all of us are made. We get certain thoughts that put our mood levels down, make us feel demotivated. And then what happens is, if you don't take those thoughts very seriously, they change, and then you have a new thought. And that's how I got a new thought. And the new thought was, okay, let's brainstorm and see what's the next thing I need to do. And and so that's the good news. Now the other thing is, even though I'm talking about this, it's going to keep happening to you. Like for me, it keeps happening. I get tricked all the time. It keeps happening. And then I'm wondering, am I in the right business? I should be quitting. I should be running away, etc., etc., etc. So next time, if you feel that way, it's probably because your mood level has gone down and you start seeing life in a very different way. Just wait and see what happens once your mood changes. I have a feeling once your mood changes, your way of looking at it is going to change, and you will feel more motivated, and you won't feel like quitting. Okay. There's just one more thing before I shut the video, and I know it's a little long video. I'm sorry about that. I just want to say one more thing is, see, when you're in a good state of mind, when you're in a clear head, and if you have this inspiration, okay, this is not the right thing to do, let's move on to something else. That's a different thing. And in this video, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about that there are certain projects that we take up, initially we are very passionate about it, or we believe in it, right? Like I have taken up projects like I remember last year I tried coaching, and I'm not giving it up. I've put it on hold, but I tried coaching and I was very passionate. Things didn't work out, and then you know, and then in my head like, oh my God, I need to quit and this and that. So I'm talking about that part where so don't trust what your thoughts are telling you, especially when you're in a low mood. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't mean that it's telling you to quit. It just means that you are down, you're not in a good mood, and therefore you cannot see things very clearly. It's like you're wearing glasses and it's all covered up with mud. So uh, it's not that there are no buildings out there, or there's no sky out there. It's just that your glasses are covered up with mud. Now, once you realize that your glasses are covered up with mud, what do? You clean it up. Once you clean it up, you can see the beautiful sky, the beautiful building, the birds, the ocean, whatever there is to see, right? So similarly here, once when your mood uplifts and you start to feel better, without doing anything on your part, no technique, nothing, you will see that you will start to feel better, more inspired to go forward rather than stop and sit back and do nothing about it, right? And that has been happening with me all my life, but just that recently I'm noticing it more and more and more. And I want you to notice it as well. Whatever projects you're doing in life, whatever your passion is, like see like what happens when you're doing the project, at times how you feel, and at other times how you feel. Then just notice everything and see how those feelings keep changing. Like me, for instance, like I told you, I got up from my sleep and I felt better. And it's not happened with me once or twice. It's happened to me numerous times, and it's happening with you too numerous times. You do a project, you start a project, you feel all gung ho about it, you go behind it, and then in midway somewhere you feel, have I made a mistake or something, and you want to quit. Again, you feel better. Again, you go for it. Again, you go down. Again, you feel, oh my God, what am I doing? I'm wasting my time. Again, you go up. Again, you go down. And that keeps happening and keeps happening. And you know what? The problem is every time I get tricked, just like Steven Spielberg's movies, like it's a real thing and I need to do something about it. And, I talk to my wife about it and I feel so like screwed up. And I wish it didn't happen to me. Seriously, I just want to be in that high, upbeat, happy person all the time. But I've seen myself that no, that's not how it works. At least in my life till now, I go up, I feel great, then I feel really crappy, then I feel great, then I feel crappy. I feel great, I want to do the stuff. I feel crappy, I want to quit the stuff. So it keeps changing. So the reason why I want to share this, that if this thing is happening with you, there's nothing to worry, there's nothing to do. Chill out, have coffee, have tea, go to bed, watch Netflix. I don't know, do anything that you want to do. Your mood, even without doing anything, your mood is going to change, and you're going to come back, and you can go forward with your project. So you don't have to be that powerful, that strong, that resilient, that Bruce Lee, Rambo, like Arnold Schwarzenegger with big guns. No, we all have this capacity to get over things. The only thing is we get tricked by the special effects of thoughts, just like Steven Spielberg movies, and we think, oh my God, something is wrong with my life. I need to do something about it. The thing is, no, it's just a movie. If you feel you're being freaked out by the movie, what do? You switch off the movie, sit back, relax, do whatever comes to your mind. You want to drink coffee, drink tea, go with your girlfriend for a walk or your dog, whatever it is, do that. Or just don't do anything, and you will see that you will come back to your set point. And what's your set point? Your set point is peaceful, happy, contented. A person in that state of mind comes up with great ideas how to move forward. And you don't have to trust me. You don't have to believe me. You experience it for yourself. And let me know. I'll put all my details below this video. Send me an email and let me know how it goes. I would love to hear from you. And one more thing before sharing this video. Anybody out there wants to speak to me about this or anything else, you're most welcome to talk to me. Take care. Have fun. Bye-bye.